Liverpool. All this can be found on page 29 of the Daily Independent newspaper this beautiful Tuesday morning.
Okay, from that angle, from Olatunbosun, I am moving to the Daily Trust newspaper. And on its front page, these are the headlines. Tinubu flies to France in new presidential jet. President is silent on cost. Another one says experts demand transparency as fuel subsidy back 1 year after. And 4 policemen killed in Enugu checkpoint attack. Add to the main story, multi-million naira scams. Kano governor's COS, Kwakwaso's nephew, others under probe. You find details of this all in the Daily Trust newspaper. The writer says, permanent secretary, directors, outgone chairman summoned. We won't spare anyone, says Anti-Corruption Commission, the vow there. And away from that to page 8, where 90 billion naira Hajj subsidy probe. Tinubu fires NACON chair, Arabi. And a Supreme Court reserves judgment in Kogi, Bayelsa, Imo governorship appeals. That's on page 12 to page 31, where police summon Ajero over alleged terrorism financing felony orders. Details of all the stories you find on the front page. You find on the front page of the Daily Trust newspaper, and details you find in the Daily Trust newspaper. Okay, moving on. We still have one more. We still have one more paper, and let's take that one before we go on a first break.
All right, the Guardian is the next paper we shall be looking into this morning. On the front page of the Guardian, on page 6, states and 600 billion naira rose fuel stalls 90 power telecoms projects as fuel scarcity worsen. Atiku knocks Tinubu over subsidy. Refineries delay. It's on page 3. Dollar defies fresh interventions. Consolidates at 1,600 naira per dollar. That's on business and economy updates. It's on page 5. ASU issues 21-day strike notice over unmet demands. This can be found on page 5. Police invites a gyro over alleged terrorism financing. It's on page 2 of the Guardian newspaper this morning. The misplaced priority of state creation agitations. We get to know that. It's on page 12. On page 27, bandits kill Katsina governor's aide. Hoarders and abduct 29. Totally away from that, I move straight to page 6 on the Guardian newspaper. 6th presidential jets. Experts highlight strength of Nigerians' case. Caution on contractual impunity. It's on page 6. Away from that, the last story which I'll be taking says NEDC to reconstruct Adamawa Bruno Link Bridge. It's on page 27. And that's all we have from the front pages of the headline dailies making the rounds this morning. All right, let's go on a quick commercial break. When we come back from that break, we'll give you details of stories we've read to you. Do not forget Itiri 96.1 FM, your radio station where we reach your target audience with our compelling content and we drive productivity. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned. Morning Rush still going on Erie 96.1 FM.
Boost of inspiration. Look no further. The dew of motivation is here. You are listening to Erie 96.1, your favorite radio station for non-stop classics. We are the king.
Do you know that with just 1,000 euros, you can relocate to live, study, and work in Europe? Oh yes! Starting from 1,000 euros, your dream to relocate to Europe will be a reality. This is another golden opportunity brought to you by YouFitFly to relocate with your family to countries like Spain, Croatia, Bulgaria, Albania, and many other countries in Europe too numerous to mention. Join the array of our success story now. Visit YouFitFly office at Block B, Plot 15, 7 Up Road, Oluwaseun Oluyole Main Estate, Ring Road, Ibadan, or call 0808-636-3181 or 0901-111-1190. Website youfitfly.com. Market starting from 1,000 euros. You will live, study, and work in Europe with your family. Nigeria, something big is here. Are you scared of acquiring landed properties due to lack of trust and authenticity? Do you have to wait endlessly to get your red copy survey after every property purchase? Worry no more, because You Fit Homes is here to do things differently while providing solutions to housing challenges in Nigeria, with properties in Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Ilorin, and now Ibadan. You Fit Homes is here to make you a property owner. Get 50% launch discount off the actual price on our Ibadan property, located 10 minutes to the train station at Ido and 10 minutes to Monia train station. We won't just issue you a CFO. You also get a red copy survey right after you buy from us. Visit our head office at Block 8, Plot 15, 7 Up Road, Oluyole Main Estate, or call 0812-020-0803 for more enquiries. You Fit Homes, a home for all.
This is your man Flo Rida.
Hey, what's happening? This is your homie Plies, man.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Bow Weezy, man. Check it out.
This is Ed Sheeran.
Hi, I'm Charlie Puth.
Hi, this is Paul McCartney.
Your systems are offline.
Tune in to Erie 96.1 FM, the majestic station that rules the sound waves. Join us.
Welcome back from that quick commercial break. Another time we give you details of the headlines we read for you. Do not forget, it's Erie 96.1 FM, the Morning Rush newspaper review program. Shall we kickstart with the details?
Okay, let's start with the details. And I'm talking about our president right here. I am with the Daily Trust newspaper. And the headline I'm taking, the story I'm taking, says Tinubu departs Abuja for France. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has departed Abuja for France for a brief work stay. The president departed the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport on Monday afternoon. Tinubu's trip is coming days after the Nigerian leader returned to Abuja after a 3-day official visit to Equatorial Guinea. On Sunday night, Ajurin Giladi, special advisor to the president on media and publicity, had disclosed that the president will embark on a trip to France on Monday night, August 19, departing from Abuja, the nation's capital. Meanwhile, Ngiladi's announcement came after the Chinese firm, which dragged Nigeria to the International Court over alleged breach of agreement, announced the release of one of the 3 presidential jets seized based on the order of a French court. The spokesperson of the company said one of the jets was released after they were made aware that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu would be needing it for a scheduled meeting with France President Emmanuel Macron. Okay, that's the details. The headline says Tinubu departs Abuja for France. Okay, let's just look at that for a brief moment. So far so good. The president has made some international travels to talk diplomatic conversations. But from France, what do you expect from this journey so far? What do you expect from this journey so far? The president has gone on a trip to France to speak with the French president. So what should we expect?
I believe we should expect positive impacts from the president. This is not the first time he's been traveling, going on an international trip. In respect to the renewed hope and you make Nigerians, the masses, have a better life. I believe this journey is embarking to France should be something great for Nigerians.
Okay, well, one would actually say that it's a good look on our international relations. As much as we are an independent country, we also have relations with other countries. So it's good that the president is unearthing these international relations. We only hope that the outcome of these meetings would be much beneficial for Nigerians and strengthen our bilateral relation with France.
Not just a synergy between Africa and international.
Yeah,
synergy.
because they just came back from Equatorial Guinea, and it's a good one. That's a plus. African coming aligning together for the advancement of the African continent, and now we're taking it out of the African continent. So let's just we just have to look out. We just have to look at and see how it spans. Don't forget, you also can lend your thoughts. 090-5696-9961. That's the number to call where you want to join the conversation for this morning. Let's discuss this together.
Newspaper is what I will be dissecting this morning, and one of the top stories making the round on the Punch newspaper is tankers besiege depot as petrol shortage worsens. Many tankers are currently at various depots in Lagos waiting to load premium motor spirit, popularly called petrol, for onward delivery to states across the country as the scarcity of PMS worsens. And it was gathered on Monday that though some of the trucks had started loading, the supply of the products by the Nigerian National Petroleum Company NNPCL was still not enough. Oil marketers confirmed the commencement of loading but expressed fear that the queues may not disappear till Friday. Long fuel queues, which have repeatedly rocked capital city Abuja, Nasarawa, Niger and neighboring states in recent times, resurfaced in Lagos on Sunday. It was reported on Monday that NNPC had vowed to end the queues for petrol by Wednesday as the black market for PMS boomed on Sunday. The Chief Corporate Communications Officer of NNPC, Oluwaseun, I told one of the correspondents that the oil firm was working hard to tackle the fuel supply challenges, stressing that the queues should clear by midweek. It's just an evacuation challenge out of our Papa port in Lagos from the vessel, but we are working on it. It should be resolved. I'm very sure that fuel scarcity will be cleared out by Wednesday, Shonaya stated. There's more to that story. The headline says tankers besiege depots as petrol shortage worsen. I think this should be a very great thing to the eyes and to many faces of Nigerians, where Shonaya stated that fuel scarcity will be cleared out.
You know, as much as his statement is coming, it's giving us an inkling of hope.
Should have an assurance.
One would also wonder, for a country rich in crude oil, a country blessed with such, natural resources, yet year in, year out, we still have the issue of filling station, no petrol,
scarcity, long queues,
and each government comes to say they are working on it. NMPC makes a statement, marketers they make a statement, tanker drivers they make a statement. So one would ask, who should we believe? And when is there going to be a lasting solution? Because petrol is like the lifeline of every activity we do here.
Yeah, backbone of our country.
You understand? So, and each year, this year alone, we've had, how many times has it been that we've had queues on filling stations? If we're not counting, two times or three times it's been in this year alone. Now let us look at last year.
Previous years,
so,
years to come.
who are we going to believe? What is the government doing to make sure that there is a lasting solution? because it's the same song but a different musician. One would say, I don't know. You might want to agree or disagree. What do you think? When is there going to be a solution to fuel scarcity?
Now, oil marketers confirmed the commencement of loading, but expressed fear that the queues may not disappear till Friday.
So as they're giving us the hope today, which is Tuesday.
Okay.
So we have to hold on. We have to wait till Friday. And you know what that does to the economy of our economy?
Now, let's do it this way. The long fuel queues in your area. We have surfaced long fuel queues at Abuja, the capital city, Nasarawa, Niger, and all neighboring states. In the city of Ibadan.
It's just a matter of time. A lot of us.
Ancient city of the
I mean,
world.
it's just a matter of time. We might say it's not pressing right here in Ibadan.
Are you
I mean,
serious?
one might say, but I've seen queues in some filling stations. Some filling stations in Ibadan are not opened. I mean, because your state wasn't mentioned in the newspaper in the report, doesn't mean. So yes, we shouldn't. I mean, it's like they say, one all for one for all. I don't know, but it might not be. One might say it's not pressing in Ibadan, but regardless, we have a business interaction with other states. There are marketers, there are business people that move intrastate. So we are not exempted. All right,
let's put Ibadan as a case study. It's our home, it's our land. Different strokes for different folks. If you're experiencing this in Ibadan, let's know the situation of fuel scarcity in your area here in Ibadan or your states in general. The number to call is 09056 969961. Or are you saying something like that looming very soon in Ibadan? What's the situation of fuel in Ibadan, in your area, in your local governments, in your own environment? 09056 969961. Let's know your mind. Share your thoughts on this story, which says tankers besiege depots as petrol shortage worsens. Oil marketers are giving us this assurance that petrol will be calm till Friday. Let's see how it goes. It's Erie 96.1 FM. Let me hand over to the baton to Oluwaseun for another story.
Okay, we're still talking about the presidential jet. Presidency finally unveils new presidential jet. Keeps mum on the price, on the cost. The presidency has unveiled the new Airbus A330 purchase under the President Bola Tinubu. Bayo Ononuga, special advisor to the president on information and strategy, who released the pictures on Monday, said it's replaced a 19-year-old Boeing 737-700 BBJ bought under the presidency of President Oluwaseun Ogunrotimi. Although it did not disclose the amount it was purchased, Ononuga said the new plane was bought far below the market price, and said it saved Nigeria huge maintenance and fuel costs, running into millions of dollars yearly. Okay, top government official earlier told newsmen that the aircraft could have been purchased under the service-wide vote, which is said may not require Parliament's assent. Okay, what do you have to say to this? My first thoughts when I stumbled on this report, the question that kept ringing in my heart is, where is the transparency? Do Nigerians only watch the picture of the presidential jet but don't watch what the price implication of acquiring such a property? Because for the special advisor to have released the pictures of the jet, one would ask, should it take anything for you to release the cost implication of acquiring this jet? Isn't that a little play on Nigerians' intelligence when we're talking about transparency, accountability, and all there is to say?
When we talk about transparency and accountability, I believe the price, the cost of the jet
cost implication shouldn't. In Nigeria,
we are happy the president got a new jet.
And this is one out of. We have a call coming through. Hello, good morning.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to the morning.
Good morning, Sherry from Onara.
Regarding to the presidential jet, and then pick Nigeria. Why they can't reach price?
You clearly heard that. Come again.
I said the present government of today, they are not sincere with us.
Okay.
This is the same government who told Nigeria that we should be patient, we should sacrifice. But they are not, they can't sacrifice for our own hardship. So what we are facing now in this country is beyond Mr. President to get the presidential ticket, because he's supposed to do the needful for Nigerian. Since yesterday, a lot of people are in the filling station. They are not able to get that fuel. Even some part of Ibadan around or yesterday when I went there, some people say that send it now then per liter. So it is unbearable for the common man, especially the small scale business. So Mr. President to do the needful in that regard, instead of getting the presidential get for own interest, not in the interest of the masses. That is my own take this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Sulaiman Sherry from Onara. Okay, thank God we are getting
Let me
reports
put it
on
this
it.
way. Let me
Well,
ask this question.
okay.
Oluwaseun. At this point in time, in this present economic hardship, like what Ola Sherry from Onara said, should we say that presidential jet is the most paramount thing now we should tackle?
In all fairness, as much as we might say it's not Nigeria's priority, I mean, there's just some things that need to be put in place. There's some things that need to be put in place, but regardless, whether the president, I mean, this is not the only jet. We have other jets in place. There was a time there was a report that some were sold, but now we just acquired one, and the last one that was disposed is 19-year-old, and that was bought under President Oluwaseun Ogunrotimi's tenure. But that's what for now. I wouldn't say whether it's what we need or not. I mean, they know what we need. So airplane, the jet shouldn't be the bane of contention right now. But from this report, the question one would ask is, if the special advisor to the president on information and strategy could take the pain of taking the picture, disclosing the picture, then what happened to disclosing the cost implication? Why must Nigerians always ask the government to be accountable? For all we know, it is taxpayers' money, so they should be willing without being told.
Let's soften the pedal.
Okay.
Our analyst is in the house.
Yes.
He's more justice to that. Ladies and gentlemen, listeners out there, whatsoever the analyst says is not a final, or whatsoever we say it's not the final. We have a call.
We have a call. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Welcome to the Morning Rush.
This is
This is Miriam. I'm calling from Odejai.
Welcome, Miriam from Odejai.
Quick one, Miriam.
Yeah, thank you. To me, expecting anything meaningful from this president, the federal government administration, is like taking a dead horse. Because it's very easy to say that tax on the Obama and the Lamasimo. We keep complaining about so many things. Poor scarcity, poor economy, and the like. But when we implore the FD to please give us more CNG buses, because I've not even seen one, and they said the commission to so I implore them to give us more. And I'll plead with the governor here to please roll out more, Mr. Support. We need it more than ever. See, the cost of transportation is on the high side, and I believe we are all getting our own share of it. I only implore them to please do the needful. The hardship is too much on everybody. That's why I say good morning.
Thank you so much, Ms. Miriam from Odejai. Very much.
Everywhere in Nigeria.
Thank you for always contributing.
We need to do the right food. We need food, just like Miriam said. All right, on board. Welcome. Good morning, Dr. Abimbola Mo.
Doctor, before you walked in, good morning, Doctor.
Good morning, Nigerians.
Before you walked in, we were having a conversation about the newly acquired presidential jet, which we have pictures. We have pictures, but we don't have the cost implication. Before I hear your thought, let's pick up this call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. We lost that call.
Hello, good morning.
My name is Oluwadamilola.
Oluwadamilola, from where, please? Good morning.
I'm calling from Bodija.
Good morning. How is Bodija this morning?
Bodija is fine.
All right.
Yeah, as regards the issue of fuel scarcity, it's so sad that we are going through this at this time in this country. I just want to urge our president to do the needful. We don't need him to be flying around. Here is his work. Here is his office. Let him come back and settle his home first. We need fuel. We need our economy to be balanced. So I just want to urge him to do the needful. He knows what to do. And I want to urge our governor here. He's been doing well. The Lord will continue to bless him. He should please release more of him to buses for we, the masses, here in Oyo State, so that transportation can be easier for us. Thank you.
Thank you
so very much.
Danilola. Okay, before our analyst share his thoughts on the newly acquired jet, let's pay some bills right now. When we come back, the conversation goes on. And don't forget, you also can place your advert on the morning rush. You can be part of the conversation simply for adverts and sponsorship. Just call the number 080 396 80994. For adverts and sponsorship, 080 396 80994. Let's pay some bills. When we come back, we'll be taking more calls and be having more conversations.
Do not go anywhere. It's Erie 96.1 FM.
Record.
This is your man, Flo Rida.
What's happening? It's your homie Plies, man.
Hey, yo, what's poppin', man? It's your boy Bow Weezy, man. Check it out.
This is Ed Sheeran.
Hi, I'm Charlie Puth.
Hi, this is Paul McCartney.
Your systems are offline.
Tune in to Erie 96.1 FM, the majestic station that rules the sound waves. Join us.
You fit fly.
Do you know the key to unlock your dreams of traveling abroad to different destinations like USA, Canada, UK, Australia, and other countries in Europe is at your doorstep?
All you need do is just pitch your tent with You Fit Fly, and we shall show you the world in comfort. Oh yes, we're still leading in ticketing, flight reservation, airport transfer, special vacation, hotel reservation, international travel consulting, tour package, travel insurance, and holy pilgrimage,
Including IELTS.
and others.
If you therefore wish to study abroad or travel to different countries around the world, we are here to give you that opportunity.
At the Fit Fly office, Success House, 7 Up Road, Oluyole Main Estate, Ring Road, Ibadan. Telephone 080-9300-2096. Website www.youfitfly.com. With You Fit Fly, you shall see the world in comfort.
It is good to take your business to the next level. Iṣẹ́ àlọ́sókè tó bá bá wa sọ̀rọ̀. Succeed as Supreme Concept Limited. Ilé iṣẹ́ alùpùpù tó mọ̀ nípa ẹni wá. Ìbàdàn làwà o.
Succeed as Supreme Concept Limited. Ilé-iṣẹ́ alùpùpù tí kì í jánikulẹ̀. Amshi Transport Services bá ní pèsè irúfẹ́ mọ́tò yòówù tẹ́ nílò lọ́jọ́kọjọ́ nígbàkigbà. À ń bá ní tí ilé àtọ́fíìsì ṣe. Cleaning services. Bí ẹ fẹ́ ralẹ̀ talẹ̀. Iṣẹ́ wa ni àwa ètò property. A tún tan fóònù lóríṣiríṣi. Àwa ni event planner tó kájú ẹ̀ fún gbogbo ayẹyẹ tẹ́ ẹ bá fẹ́ ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ la tún bá ní polówó ọjà lórí rédíò, tẹlifíṣọ̀n tàbí newspaper. A tún ṣe branding mọ́tò, cup, t-shirt, face cap àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ. Bẹ́ẹ̀ la ń bá ní polówó ọjà lójú billboard, signage. Ẹ kàn sọ́fíìsì wa tó wà ní Morom Fọlá Abẹ́gbé shopping complex opposite Alákíá overhead bridge airport area Ìbàdàn. Telephone 081-2828-4747 tàbí 091-5111-5000. Succeed as Supreme Concept Limited. We take your business to the next level at a cheaper rate.
It vibes on Erie 96.1 FM. We have a king.
Okay, welcome back from that commercial break. Don't forget you also can place your advert and make for program sponsorship. Just walk into our marketing department. Okay, 09056969961. That's the number to call to be part of today's conversation. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to
This
the
is Ruth calling from Malakia.
Ruth,
Yes, sir.
how is Alakia this morning?
Fine, thank you.
Go ahead.
Shoot your shot.
All right. On the issue of first scarcity, Nigerians are really going through a lot in this current time. But the federal government just keeps silent. So they don't really care about the masses at all. So I would just urge them to please rise up to the occasion by reviving our own refineries, because the hike in fair price is making life more difficult for our fellow Nigerians, which I will urge them to please do the need to allow the Port Harcourt refinery to start working. And I will urge your state government to please roll out more Mitutum buses, because it's really relieving us in terms of transportation. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much.
We wouldn't say the federal government is not trying. They are trying. They are giving it up to make things go in the right.
Well, the citizens have to approve that.
Well, we still hope on a renewed hope.
Okay, a quick one on the newly acquired jet, just briefly, so we'll move on.
Let me see this. what has been used in Nigeria, our values. It's enormous. What the past government used is crap in the present government. So we cannot expect less than that. But the fact is that there's need for transparency to Nigerians because we all know that the level of extortion at the federal level is nothing to write home about. The level of extortion at the federal level, we have some people will be spending billions of naira on daily basis, and nobody can say what are you doing there. So let us look into areas that Nigerians will also feel the goodies of Nigerians. Okay. Not only the riches will be feeling the goodies of Nigeria.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Amo. Thank you so much for your thoughts. Okay, we have more stories. Let's move on to more stories in the daily newspapers. Move to our Facebook page right now, where we have some comments on our Facebook page. You also can join us live on Facebook. Our Facebook handle is at Erie 96.1 FM Ibadan. The Facebook handle is Erie 96.1 FM Ibadan. Okay, let's take some reports of some comments that have dropped right there. We have Tolu Lokwe Adeyemi saying, good morning. News surrounding declaration of Isheshe Day in Oyo State and some parts of Southwest is a good one and a welcome development because this shows that our governor is not a religious bigot, and one could see the reason why we have relative peace in the state since there is no religion crisis of any sort. The action by the governor will also help in sustaining the cultural heritage of Yoruba land, which is highly commendable. Mustafa Taiwo says, good morning, keep up the good work. Thank you so much for the kind words. We'll definitely keep it up. Buluwatife says, good morning. No doubt the current administration at the federal level has worsened everything greatly in the country because their incapabilities has brought more harm than good. You plead with the federal government to give out more CNG buses so as to complement the efforts of some state governments in their quest to relieve their people. And you also implore the Oyo State governor to bring out more Omitutu buses because the price is bearable compared to commercial vehicles. And the final comment I'll be taking for now, it's from Toluwalashe Adetola, and Toluwalashe says the APC administration in Nigeria, there is no substantial blueprint to run the country. They promised the Port Harcourt refinery and all other local refineries since the administration of the previous President Muhammadu Buhari, yet there's nothing to show for it. And you are saying even the CNG buses launched were nowhere to be found except Omitutu buses are seen in Oyo State, which is relieving citizens in terms of transport fares. So you urge the federal government to stop deceiving Nigerians. Okay, Toluwalashe government officials are listening and we hope they do the needful.
All right, let's take the story from the Punch newspaper. NLC protests as police probe Ajaero for terrorism financing. The story reads, the Nigerian Labour Congress on Monday evening confirmed the invitation of its president, Joe Ajaero, by the police over issues bordering alleged terrorism financing. The spokesperson for the Congress, Benson Upa, made this known in a statement signed and made available to our correspondents. It was earlier reported on Monday yesterday that Ajaero was invited by the police for an interview on charges connected to criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, reasonable felony, subversion, and cybercrime. The letter of invitation dated August 19, 2024 and signed by ACP Adamu Muazu on behalf of the Commissioner of Police Intelligence said Ajairo's name was mentioned in ongoing investigations connected to criminal conspiracy, terrorism financing, reasonable felony, subversion, and cybercrime. Accordingly, the letter directed Ajaero to report at the IRT complex at Batio by Gusap Junction on Tuesday, today, August 20 at 10 a.m., threatening that a warrant of arrest would be issued against him if they failed to report. Speaking in the statement, Oka said a personal message sent to Comrade Joe Ajaero by SP Moshood said, "We were at the Labour House to submit this letter of invitation, but the place was locked." There is more to that story, but the headline says, NLC protests as police probe Ajaero for terrorism financing. And in case you're interested in that story, you can pick the Punch newspaper or many dailies this morning. It's making the rounds on all dailies. The question is, Dr. Abimbola and Nigerians listening, Nigerians in diaspora also, NLC protests as police probe Ajaero for terrorism financing. Before the protests, just say to this, the federal government inviting the president of NLC, Joe Ajaero, in respect to terrorism financing and cybercrime. Just say to that quick one.
Let us be virtual and be sincere with ourselves. Nigeria has gone to a level that whatever you say against the government, you are a terrorist. Whether you are saying it progressively or you are saying it adversely. The point in time you go against the wishes of the presidency or the political associates, you are labeled to be terrorist. The fact remains that the NLC chairman, during the protests, along the line of the protests, police are always there with him. And they had series of meetings. Why now that is now being labeled as a sponsor of terrorism? Let us be virtual with ourselves. Our template of our organization has not been well organized to the extent that we'll be able to look into our past. So we use that to know what we have to do now, so that we have to be justifiable with whatever we are doing. We have gone beyond just doing things irrationally the way it is being done. No, we are going to an extent that whatever we want to do now should be labeled, and we'll know that there's everything that goes up and comes down, but the time will never come down again. And whatever you do at a particular point in time will be labeled against that point in time, and there's no reverse about that.
The question on the lips of those in the know is, who wants Joe Ajaero out of circulation? Who wants him to face this terrorism financing? Who are those behind his reasonable finale? Who are those behind his criminal conspiracy? Should we call it political sagacity or political inclination?
You have to understand one thing.
Which is
a military president has said it one time, that any crime in Nigeria that goes beyond 24 hours has some political engine. So it is for other aspects of life. When they feel that they don't want to be oppressed and they want to continue the way they are, there will be depression, there will be suppression, and there will be a way that they will feel that every person or group of persons that goes against their wishes, we have to be brought to the book.
Okay.
So,
no, I'm listening.
So at this point in time, Nigerians needs people that focus on Nigeria, and it cannot be so easy. Why? Because when somebody can factually within a day make billions of naira, and somebody who's happened to be working under him cannot afford 3 square meal, and is feeling very, 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 very okay with that, and is not thinking that a time will come, or peradventure something might come up that will make that person that is oppressing now to also feel in power. So some people have felt that being in power is an automatic thing and is forever, and they want all the good. So, and whoever that is trying to go against the wishes of the people that are oppressing the nation will be looked at as terrorists,
enemies of the nation.
I think this has been our ways of life in these settings, and this has been their major sources of problems. Because when the leaders are not seeing the followers as people who can add value to what they are doing, they see followers as oppressors. They see followers as the people who can never or might never be able to meet up with their own standard. Because the gap is just too enormous. It is visible. You cannot compare the same type of life that in Ibadan alone now, within the outlet of where we are here, in Agodi Gate.
Okay.
In Agodi Gate here. Motala, along all those places downward Agodi Gate. You can't compare what is happening there to the back of Agodi here.
Yes.
You can't compare in any ramification of life. There are people that live in Agodi Gate and live as if they are in England. And there are people that live in Agodi Gate that are living as if they are in dungeon.
Thank you, Doctor. That's
Okay,
different
I
strokes
have
for different folks.
my final story, and it's on the public holiday. Oyo Osun declared Tuesday, that is today, public holiday. The Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, Ogun State Governor Dapo Abiodun, and the Oyo State counterpart Governor Seyi Makinde has declared Tuesday, the 20 August 2024, as work-free day for public servants to mark the year's Isheshe Day celebration. Isheshe Day is celebrated by millions of adherents in Yoruba land. Okay, let me just put a peg on that. What do you think of this move? Is it a long? Finally, is it an encouraged move?
What are we not seeing? Nigeria is a nation that we have freedom of religion. Other religions that are brought to us from the Western world, they are having nothing less than 6 days a year as a public holiday. So what are we not saying? It is a fake and a low mentality set of people that they are saying that we should destroy this set of things, because these are the things that is real about us. Other things we are doing are not really real about us.
Our cultural heritage.
Our own major cultural heritage. We should try as much as possible to fine-tune our own culture, to fine-tune our own tradition. If we fine-tune our own tradition, we fine-tune our own culture, all these problems we are having will be minimal, because it will be traceable. It is only in Nigeria you see somebody who was from a family background that it is a cultural oriented, and he will not tell you, I am so person. I have changed my name from there. When you change your name, can you change your blood? When you change your name, can you change your origin? When you change your name, can you change your heritage? They are trying to dodge from the reality, and that's what is causing those problems. It's as if there is a long-awaited thing. I'm not a culturalist or a religious, no. But the fact is that it is only when we do it right that we are expecting a very tangible result. It's a long-awaiting thing for the Yorubas to have Isheshe Day. It's our culture, our tradition, our way of life, our real identity, our major aim and our ways to tackle things the way we understand the most.
So you applaud the wisdom of the governors for approving the Isheshe Day.
It's a long-awaited thing.
Okay,
we can't do without it. We cannot dodge from the reality. Reality is just coming up gradually.
Okay, Dr. Abimbola, unfortunately, time is no longer on our side. So, your final words for today, what do you have to say to Nigerians and your state residents?
What I really want to say to Nigerians is that whatever you do and however you are doing it, think twice and think that how will it affect me, people around me, and the next generation. What would they say about me? Is it positive, negative, or adverse? So whatever you do, think how the nation can grow better and make a nation a better place to live.
All right, Nigeria, we hail thee. In brotherhood we stand. At this point in time, we want to draw the lines of the curtain on Morning Rush, Erie 96.1 FM. But before we go, a sincere appreciation to all our callers. Sulaiman Cherry from Onara, Miriam Odejai, Damilola from Bodija, Roots from Alakia, and many more that has tried to call to be a partaker of this wonderful program.
Okay, to our online audience, thank you so much for joining us live on Facebook. Tolulokpe Adeyemi, Mustafa Taiwo, Boluwadife, Ademi Juwon, Toluwa Lashe Adetola. Thank you so much for dropping your comment. It's very much appreciated. Tomorrow, join our colleagues 7 to 8 a.m. We'll do it again on the Morning Rush. Until then, join me by 5 p.m., 5 to 6 on the Drive Time Show right here on Erie 96.1 FM. Till then, enjoy the rest of your day. I am Oluwaseun Ogunrotimi. Bye for now.
All right, meet me again, Morning Rush, tomorrow. I am Olatunbosun Alao. Till I come your way tomorrow, do not do what I don't do. Bye for now. 96.1 FM. We are the king.
You are locked into Erie 96.1 FM, the majestic station that rules the sound waves.
Nàìjíríà nǹkan àbàndẹ́ ti dé o. Ó ti pẹ́ tẹ́ ti gbìyànjú àti nílẹ̀ ilé ti yín. Ṣùgbọ́n ìbẹ̀rù bojo kẹ́ ẹ má bọ́ sọ́wọ́ alágbèédá ló ń ṣe yín tẹ́ fi gbé ìgbésẹ̀ lójú ọjọ́. Àbí ìṣòro ká má tètè rí red copy survey gbà. Ńlẹ̀ yín sá fún. Ní báyìí kò sí ìfòyàmọ́ pẹ̀lú iléeṣẹ́ You Fit Homes. Gbajúgbajà iléeṣẹ́ abánipilẹ̀ ọ̀la. Donílé ayọ̀ lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Pẹ̀lú ilé àtilẹ̀ l'Àbújá, Èkó, Port Harcourt, Ìlọrin tó fi mọ́ Ìbàdàn. You Fit Homes ti ṣetán láti fún ọ láǹfààní àti kọ́lé ìrọ̀rùn tiẹ̀ náà. Àǹfààní 50% pre-launch discount ti wà nílẹ̀ báyìí lórí owó ilẹ̀ wa fún gbogbo ẹni tó bá tètè gbé ìgbésẹ̀ báyìí ká tó ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ láìpẹ́ láwọn ilẹ̀ wa nìbàdàn ìṣẹ́jú mẹ́wàá sí ibùdókọ̀ ojú irin nídò àti ní mọ́níyà bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ti ń gba C of O lẹ́ẹ̀ma gba red copy survey lójú ẹsẹ̀ tẹ́ ẹ bá ti sanwó lẹ́yìn ẹ tètè yọjú sọ́fíìsì wa ní block 8 plot 15 7 up road olúyọlé main estate ring road ìbàdàn tàbí kí ẹ pé ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ 0812 020 0803 0812 020 0803 fún àlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ You Fit Homes, home for all.
Ìpàdé àdúrà yìí máa lágbára month of laughter oṣù ẹ̀rín oṣù ayọ̀ ó tún ti yá nílùú Fòwápẹ́ 24 hours with God ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú Olúwa bàbá tí màmá ṣe bí ọba ń bọ̀ ìwọlẹ̀ rí kan tó bá wà o.
Oṣù ẹ̀rín èmi àti ẹ̀ ti dé. Tànà lágbára ayé tó ló máa gbomi jẹ́ lójú rẹ̀. Ó máa dúró dé ní lọ́jọ́ kẹyẹ. Àsìkò tó gbogbo ogun ló máa ṣẹ́ wọlé. Ìpàdé àdúrà náà yìí ló fún wa pẹ́ 24 hours with God. Ọjọ́ kan pẹ̀lú Olúwa. Month of laughter la kò rí ẹ̀. Gbogbo ènìyàn tún yáyá máa bọ̀ ní ṣẹ́bí ọba national camp. Lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ Baptist camp. AP junction ló fún wa pẹ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Ògùn. Lọ́jọ́ Friday ọgbọ̀njọ́ oṣù yìí. August 30 ọdún yìí. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ láago 9 òwúrọ̀. His Eminence Apostle Dr. S.M. Mustapha J.B. àti Prophetess Eunice Mustapha. Bàbá àti màmá ṣẹ́bí ọba lólùgbàlejò. Ìwọ náà máa wà nínú àwọn tó máa rẹ́rìn ayọ̀ lóṣù yìí. Jésù létí rẹ̀ máa bọ̀ kájọ gbàdúrà.
Ṣé wọ́n ní àràǹdá ẹkùn bí ò bá jọ ní lójú ẹ̀pẹ́ kọ́mọ lóde ni wọ́n ṣe wọ́n dà bó bá bẹ́kùn jọba. Ire 96.1 FM àwa ló bá.